everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go, okay? So let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook, public, or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone. So pretty much I had launched this beautiful sunflower doily yesterday. I've created a second one. I did mention on the video that I'm planning to make a runner with it, so it will take 2 of these for each side. And now I'm going to do the tutorial for the middle piece, which is bigger, and attach these 2 at each end, and of course be using these colors and the white and the yellow. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you so much for being here. And if you have not subscribed, please do so and give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And God bless you. Okay, let's get started. These are 4-ply, 100% cotton thread, similar to Aunt Lydia. Aunt Lydia is thicker a little bit, so your pattern does become bigger. I'll be using a 2.7 hook and a pair of scissors and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the magic circle and secure it with slip stitch. And then come back in, do a single and 2 chain for double crochet and 1 for space in between the double crochet. So I'm going to create a total of 12. That's included with my very first one of double crochet and 1 chain in between them. Row 1, okay, 12 double crochets. I've done my 12 double crochets, close in that magic circle, do my 1 chain and go into my second chain from the very first one. I went up, single and 2 chain. Coming inside of this 1 chain space with single, 2 chain, creating another double crochet. So this row 2, 1 chain, is groups of 2 double crochet. And 1 chain in between them. So we should have 12 groups of 2 and 1 chain space. Completed row 2, going into row 3, so slip stitch into that 1 chain space, single, 2 chain. my first double crochet. Now I'm going to create groups of 3 double crochet, 1 chain and 3 double crochet all the way around the same way. This is row 3, 1 chain and 3 double crochet. So I've closed in with slip stitch, did the walk, did a single, 2 chain. This time we're going to create shells of 2 double crochet, 1 chain and 2 double crochet inside of that 1 chain stitch. 1 chain into the next one and create your shell. This is row 4. 1 chain, 2 double crochet. Sorry for the noise, people. I have construction in this house. It's unbelievable, day and night. We had floods coming from the terrace upstairs and pretty much damaged walls, ceilings, terrace, you name it. We were like in a flood. Okay, so shells of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and create your shells. 1, 2, 3, 4, going to row 5. So I closed in with slip stitch, went into the center of 1 chain single and 2 chain, my first double crochet. So inside of these shells we're creating 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and inside of this chain space we're creating 3 double crochets. 1 chain into the shell, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and in between the shells 3 double crochets. So we're going to alternate this way. In the shell 2, between the shell 3, in the shell 2, between the shell 3. So I started row 6, closed in with slip stitch, did my single in that 1 chain, 2 chain, double crochet and double crochet. 1 chain coming into the next one, creating 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, and 1 chain space in between them. So it's going to pull a bit. That's okay, because the next row will fix it up. Okay, everyone, closed up my row. Like I said, it pulls a bit, so it tends to turn a bit, but don't worry about it. So row 7, again, going in, single, 2 chain. We're going to build shells again of 2 double crochet, 1 chain space, not 2, 1 chain, and 1 chain space between the shells. So again, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, 1 chain between shells, and create your shells again of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet. This is row 7. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I started row 8, closed in with slip stitch, went in the center of that shell with single, 2 chain, and double crochet. This time we're going to build groups only of 2 double crochet all the way around. So in the shell, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, in between the shells, 2 double crochet, in the shell, 2 double crochet. And this is how we're going to proceed all the way around. So funny enough that this row seemed like it pulled, right? And then the shells, looks like there's a lot of stitching. And now this one just fixes everything into place. Okay, everyone, so closed in row 8, going to row 9, repeating what we did on row 8, the 2 groups of double crochet, 1 chain, into the next one, 2 double crochet, 1 chain. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way, balance out our base, 1 chain space between them, creating groups of 2, just a repeat of row 8. Okay, everyone, start a row 10, do the walk with a slip stitch, single 2 chain and 3 double crochet, 1 chain, coming in, doing 2 double crochet, 1 chain, doing 3 double crochet. So we're alternating 2 3 2 3 2 3. Okay, 2, and then the next one 3, 1 chain space. Okay, everyone, finished row 10, going to row 11. So walking, doing the walk with slip stitch to that 1 chain, single 2 chain. So my first double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet. So this row will be just double crochet over double crochet, 1 per stitch. There is no increase. So where we have that 1 chain space, we're doing 1 double crochet. One per stitch, and 1 inside of that chain space, row 11. Okay, everyone, finished row 11, going to row 12. So either you can do your 3 chains going up or go over to the next one, single 1 chain. So my first double crochet, I'm going to build 7 groups here of double crochet, or 7 double crochet groups, I should say. 2 4 5 6 and 7, 1 chain, coming back into the same one again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, 1 chain back into the same stitch, and count again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, 1 chain back into the same stitch, and start counting again, 7, all the way to the end. Now if we need to make an adjustment at the end, we will, because I'm creating this as I'm going, so it's not like I'm calculating any stitching. Okay, everyone, so I arrived at the end and I don't need to make any adjustment. That's a wow. So 2 4 6, and my 7th one will be exactly on that first one we did. 1 chain, and now I'm going to close it up with slip stitch. Okay, so it came out perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the walk, as I call it, with slip stitch. Into the second one, I'm going to do 1 2 3 chain for double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain, skip a stitch, coming in that last one here of the 7. We're building 3 groups, 3 little squares, 1 chain space, and coming into that first of the 7 again, 1 chain, skip a stitch, into the next one, 1 2 3 double crochets. So we have our first little one down here, because we're going to use that for the leaves, and then 3 squares, 1 chain, skip a stitch into the last of the 7, 1 chain into the first of those 7 double crochets, 1 chain, skip a stitch, and do your 3 double crochets. Now next row will be a repeat of what we're doing now. Sorry. 3 double crochet over 3 double crochet, 1 chain. We're going to create those 3 little blocks on top of these 3 little blocks. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished row 13, going to row 14, which is a repeat of what we've done. So chain 3, double crochet over double crochet, so we have those 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and creating those 3 little boxes again. 1 chain into the next one, 1 chain, and creating again the 3 double crochets, 1 chain into the double crochet, creating those boxes or little squares over the squares. Oops. 3 double crochets, 1 chain, and create those little squares, the 3 squares. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished my row. I'm going to do now the leaves. So you can start on any of the three double crochets. So singles, single, and single. So we have the 3 double crochets, we're doing 3 singles, and then we're doing 2 chain, 1, 2, coming inside that first square, 1, 2, and 3, into the second square in the bottom, 1, 2, and 3, into that 1 chain we did down here with the 7 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Make sure you stretch well enough. I should have used my 3.0. It's easier when you use a bigger hook to get them all out. And then into the last one here, 1, 2, and 3. Now we have to close them all out together. Now sometimes it's hard the first few times because you got to get the right grip into it. And then close it with slip stitch and 2 chain. Come into that double crochet with single, single, and single. And I'm going to use my 3.0 hook. It's easier for me. 2 chain. Again, 1, 2, and 3 into the bottom one, 1, 2, and 3 into that 1 chain of the 7 double crochets. Make sure you stretch to the height of the row into that second little square and into the first one, 1, 2, and 3. Now we got to pull them all out and slip stitch, chain 2. You see how easier it is when you use a bigger hook. It just follows right through it. And then 3 singles. Sorry, did we do the 2 chain? I don't think so. Or did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, well, anyway, wasn't sure. So into that first double crochet, single, single, and single, chain 2. And now you're going to repeat that all the way around the same way. 1, 2, and 3. Into the bottom one, 1, 2, and 3. Into that very first one we did of the 7 double crochets. We did that 1 chain, 1, 2, and 3. You got to secure that with your middle finger so it doesn't fly off anywhere. Sometimes just get stuck in between slip stitch and 2 chain, single, single, and single, chain 2, and then continue on. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Everyone, so pretty much finished my leaves. I have 28 leaves now. It tends to wave a bit, but that's okay because the next stitches is going to fix. I rather waving a bit than pulling onto the pattern. Okay, so inside of the little ring here of the leaf, I'm going to do a single and 1 chain. You can start your single however you're used to making. Now I'm going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 chain, come back in, single. Now I got to get from one leaf to the other depending upon your stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do a 6 chain, see if I'm good enough. Single and 1 chain. So 6 chain is good, but if you need to do 7, then go ahead. Now I'm going to repeat again those 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. 1 chain, come back in, single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain into the next leaf. So we're going to repeat this all the way around. Okay, everyone, finish the brown. I'm going to come in now with my yellow and we're going to work on the green. Make sure that you leave this brown one behind. Don't cover it up because the next row we're going to be working on it. So I need to come inside, which it's hidden a little bit behind that brown, that first single with a single, and I'm going to create another single. Just pull that brown chain behind your finger so you don't get it rolled in. On the second single, 1 single, and on the third single, 2 singles. So we're going to have a total of 5 singles. And pull that behind your hand, your nail, however it works best for you. Okay, now I'm going to come directly in on that first double crochet, not the single and the 1 chain, but on the first double crochet. So I'm going to do a slip stitch, 1, 2, chain, and then I'm coming in doing 3 incomplete double crochets. Close them together. 1, 2 chains, enough for me. I'm coming into the next one, slip stitch, 1, 2 chain. I'm coming into the next one and doing 3 incomplete double crochet. Close them together, 2 chain, coming into the next one, slip stitch, 2 chain, and into my very last one, 1, 2, and 3 incomplete double crochet. Close them together, chain 2, and come on the same one and close it with slip stitch. So now I have my sunflower done. Okay, again coming back in that first single on the green, put that brown chain behind your finger and create 2 singles on the first one, 1 single on the second, and 2 singles on the third. So we have a total of 5 singles. If you need to rewind a bit and see how it's created, then go ahead again on that first double crochet, slip stitch, 2 chain, coming in that next double crochet, creating 3 incomplete, close, 2 chain, coming in the next one, slip stitch, 2 chain, coming on the next one, incomplete, 3 double crochets, close them together, chain 2, coming on that very last one, chain 2, and doing the 3 incomplete, chain 2, coming on that same one, slip stitch, again coming on that first single, 2 singles, the middle one, and the last one, 2 singles, onto that first double crochet, slip stitch. Another thing you can do to make sure that you're on the right track, I probably made a mistake here on my second one, but it doesn't matter, is, no I didn't, or did I? Is always look at the first one, chain 2, coming into the next one, 2 and 3, close them together, chain 2, coming into the next double crochet with slip stitch, chain 2, into the next one, 1, 2 and 3, close it together, chain 2, into the last one, slip stitch, 1, 2, chain, and now do your 3 double crochets, incomplete, close it together, chain 2, into the same one, and slip stitch, go into the first single on the green, put your thumb behind that the brown chain there. We don't want it stuck, we're going to work on it, so we need that brown one loose. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everybody, so coming in now with the white, working on that brown chain that we have back here. So I'm going to come in that brown chain with double crochet, and I'm going to do 5 double crochets. So I have 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming into the next one and doing 5 double crochets. We're going to proceed this way all the way around. One, 2, 3, 4 chain. I had done further up and the recording, and I found that it was waving too much, so I had to take it down and cut down on the stitching. So chain 4 into the next chain and do 5 double crochets. I rather take it down now than to have it all looping, waving up top, and then have a hard time working around the stitch. So I think this is going to help to settle anything that's going to wave. Okay. Okay, everyone, so I've completed my row. Just going to come back in that same one, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. So I'm repeating my 5 double crochets and I'm coming inside of that 4th chain, 2 double crochet. I'm going to come and grab these 2 loops we have here behind that middle flower, create my 3rd and my 4th double crochet, and then do my 5 double crochets again. Now you could either grab it on your 3rd double crochet or your 2nd into that flower on the chain. So 1, you can grab it here. Now it's pulled out because I have to take it down. 2, I think I'll stay with the 2nd, 2, 3, and 4 double crochets, and then 1 per stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets like we have on there. And then again, 1, 2, or actually I'm attaching on the 2nd. So just grabbing the loops here that we had closed that middle petal out. So my 2nd, my 3rd, and my 4th double crochet, and then doing the 5 double crochets. Once I've completed everything, I'm going to glue the other 2 petals onto the pattern with transparent glue, not the white one, so it can stay nice and flat onto the pattern like that. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so finished my row. I'm going to go up 3 chain for double crochet, and I'm going to build 7 double crochets, groups, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 3, skip 1, 2, coming to the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 1, 2, come into the 3rd one. We're going to do this all the way around. Now, like I said before, we probably have to make an adjustment at the end, either increase or decrease, but we'll see when we get there. Or it might just turn out to be good. We never know. 2, 4, 6, and 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3 chains. Skip 2, a stitch into the 3rd, and continue those 7 double crochets. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I pretty much finished the row, and to my surprise, there is no adjustment. My goodness, that's a rare, but I'll take it, right? So just to let you know, I have 28 little squares, 28 squares, okay? So now we're gonna go into the 3rd double crochet with a single, another single, and a single. So I have 3 singles. Coming directly inside this 3 chain, I'm going to do 8 double crochet. We have 2 more rows left. No, 1 more row left, and we're done. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 double crochet, skipping those first 2 double crochet, coming into the 3rd single, 2nd single, and 3rd single. So we're not working the first 2 nor the last 2, and then repeat again your 8 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip the first 2, come into the third, single, single, and single, and directly into that 3 chain again with 8 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row. We're going into the last row, and now into the last row we need to do the attachment to the other 2 doilies, one on each side. Of course, this is big, so it's kind of hard to see now, but we have, what I did was I put 2 markers on this side, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 motifs out, and I've put 2 markers also on this side. That means you'll have 12 on here, out until the marker, and then marker, and then 12 out until the marker. Okay, so you have to have 12 on that side free and 12 on this side free. And I put marker one after the other. So 2 on each side, 8 free on each side. Okay, and then the 2 markers on here. So we can add onto 2 of these as we're doing now the last row. So closed in, slip stitch on that first single we did, and I'm going to slip stitch to that double crochet, to the 8 double crochet. So I'm on there, 1, 2, 3 for my double crochet, and 1, 2, 3. Only this time I'm going to use, of course, the chain for my picot, obviously, because it's the first double crochet. And then 1 double crochet per stitch, 1, 2, 3, and I'm coming behind that double crochet and closing it out with single. This whole row is going to be like this, exactly like the smaller one, which, before I forget, I will leave the link below in the description box for you to create if you want the runner, the same thing. So you can create both doilies to put on each side for the runner. Okay, so double crochet, chain 3 behind that double crochet, and close out with single. If you want to do your normal picot, go ahead like that. I prefer it this way. I think it's nicer. And a lot of my patterns, that's how I use. On the last one, we don't do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picots. Go directly. And then start again. Your 8 double crochets and your 7 picots. Now I'm going to continue to do that. Don't forget, we jump directly until I get to my marker, so we can attach both patterns together. Let me know what you think of this runner. Now that base is from the small one, from one of the crocheters from Brazil, a friend. And but the centerpiece I created myself, and the runner is my idea, my own design. So directly again, okay, until I get to the marker. So now I'm just arriving at the marker. So we have 8 double crochets, Gonna see which one is best. So you can add it on to any of the, I'm just going to take the marker now. We don't need this marker here. So I'm on my third one. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. Just trying to see 1, 2, 3. So just give me a second to figure this. If I do, okay, so I'll use, we are on the second. Let me see if this works out. So I'm going to do the third. No, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's try that again. Sometimes my brain isn't there, is it? Okay, let's try this third one here. 1 chain, and I'm going to come in on the third one on the pattern with a single, 1 chain, and then coming back in into the next one. 1 chain, so double crochet, 1 chain, single, 1 chain, into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain, and into the next one, single, 1 chain. I'm going to see if it's okay. If not, then I'll do something else. So I'll use those 3, and then 1, 2, 3, because we don't do picot on the last one. So I'll have 2 picots on each side. My last double crochet. Just going to advance here a bit. 1, 2, and 3, and then show you guys, so it makes more sense. Okay, so I've attached it with 3. That leaves me 2 out on each side, so we can balance out. So I'll leave these 2 and attach the next 3 and leave the 2 out again. Okay, so I'll take this marker out. Coming in, 1 chain, coming into the next one. So we're skipping these 2, going into the third. It's falling out of my hands, my lap. So I'm closing it out with single, 1 chain, picot into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain, single, 1 chain, and again into the third one, 1 chain. See if that looks okay. It should, but No, made a mistake. I have to do my peacock. My goodness. Okay, close that with single. And then 1, 2, 3. Last one, we don't do peacock. And there it is. So when you get to the other side, you do exactly the same thing with the other doily. So I'm just going to continue mine. Don't forget 2 peacocks on this side out, 2 peacocks on this side, because we don't do the last one. 2 on this side, 2 on this side. We use the middle 3. Okay, so I'll meet you once I've completed. Okay, everyone, so pretty much done with the runner on both sides. Remembering to leave 8 motifs on this side and 8 on the other, and attach on the 2. Okay, leaving the 2 peacocks on each side out. Now I'm going to leave the video at this, but I'm planning to do an extra with it. So, and if I do, then I'll put out the 3rd video that you might want to create yourself. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful sunflower doily. It's quite big, their centerpiece, which is perfect for a nice vase on the middle with sunflowers, you know. The ones that we get at the cheap store, which they look absolutely lovely. So thank you so much, everybody. I will see you in the next video. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do so and give a thumbs up. And I will show you also a little bit how I'm going to glue, because these ones are glued on already. Look, and they stay nice and straight. So I'm just going to glue these ones, and then I'll leave the measurement from one end of the small doily to the other, and the wideness from the big one, okay, because obviously the other ones are small, and also the link below to the small doily. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.